What's up, y'all? It's the next day, part two of labor vlog, y'all. And y'all, it is currently like what 8 something in the morning. He just ready to play, y'all. But yeah. So I have to give y'all a little update of what's going on and stuff like that. So pretty much at 12 a.m. this morning, they did check my cervix, which is super duper duper painful. Like, I don't know, remember when the last time I got my cervix checked or anything like that. Like, it's probably been a while, but y'all, when I say that junk hurt really, really bad. And pretty much, my cervix wasn't soft. I was like 40%. So my cervix wasn't exactly soft or open. So they had to put the little string. I don't know the name of it or anything like that, but that's pretty much the medicine they put inside your behind your cervix to make it soft and open up. And y'all, when I say like those two things were very painful, like after that wasn't nothing funny. Like, nothing funny at all. So I was very kind of moody after that because y'all, that junk hurt and stuff like that. So pretty much after that, I pretty much rested. The fact that wasn't nothing else gonna happen. We just ended up trying to get some rest and stuff like that. So now it's currently like 8 something in the morning. I think going on 9. I really don't know, y'all. I don't have no accurate time or anything like that, but pretty much, y'all, at 12:30 is when they're gonna take the thing out that they put in me last night to open my cervix and make it soft. And then they had to check my cervix again to make sure it has softened up and stuff so we could start the process of labor. I believe it opened up, y'all, because I've been having a whole lot of contractions, a whole lot of cramps since probably 6 o'clock this morning, because the cramps for me didn't instantly start when they put it in and stuff like that. Like, I feel pretty okay after she put it in there and stuff like that. I really didn't have any pain. I just probably felt the cramps start probably like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning and stuff like that. They had me and baby girl on the monitor pretty much all night. So they've been monitoring us, making sure everything is good and stuff like that. And yeah, so we here now, y'all, and I've been having a whole lot of cramps. Like, I've been up since like probably 6:30 this morning. The cramps been kicking my ass, y'all. Like, they hurt so bad. So I know my cervix definitely had to soften. I'm definitely praying to God hard that my cervix has softened and opened up so that we can start the next process, which is they putting me on Pitocin and starting the real contractions of labor. So y'all are gonna come along with us to see all of that, the whole 9. So yeah. So I'm praying and hoping, that y'all enjoyed this vlog. I'm gonna record as much as possible and stuff like that. My mom and them should be on their way up here soon. So yeah, y'all, other than that, I'm about to try to eat me a little bit of breakfast and stuff like that, because once they give you the Pitocin and stuff like that and start you on the epidural, which is I am getting an epidural, of course you're not able to eat or drink anything, so I'm about to just try to eat a little bit and stuff like that. I'm hoping that y'all having a great Friday morning. And yeah, we might have a baby girl sometime tonight, maybe in the morning. I don't know, y'all. But y'all gonna come along with us to see. I hope that y'all enjoy. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. And yeah. So I will get back to you guys later once, things start happening. All right, y'all. So it's like 6:38. Back the same day, y'all, just later on in the day. And I'm pretty much just giving y'all an update of what's going on and stuff like that. Pretty much y'all kind of in the same situation. So how I told y'all, 12 a.m. this morning, they pretty much checked my cervix and everything like that. And of course, my cervix was closed and hard, so they had to put this laxin, which is this white string behind my cervix, which is very, very painful, y'all. So they did that. At 12:30 this afternoon, they just took it out, which is super painful. And they had to stick their hand back in there to see if my cervix opened up any, since the laxin been in me for 12 hours. And y'all, it's only open just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Like, it didn't make no huge progress and stuff like that. So I don't think it softened really any. It just kind of like opened just a little bit. That's all it did. So not no huge progress or anything. So of course, when that is over, we on phase 2. And phase 2 is when they give you this little medication. I think it's like 6, but you can only take them in 4 hours. 6 doses every 4 hours. So I took my first dose of the medicine, which is basically a pill that you have to put like in your jaw area and let it dissolve in your mouth. And after that, once it dissolves, it'll make you have more contractions, more cramps. And I don't know if y'all can see on that screen, but I've been having contractions and stuff like that. They still feel the same as before, as the Laxin make you have contractions. They feel the same, just a little bit more intense. So yeah, so that means that the medicine is working, but we don't know if it opened up my cervix, even more and stuff like that. And then what makes it really painful is that your cervix is all the way up. It wouldn't be so painful if they didn't have to go so deep up, but for me, they have to go so deep up because my cervix is so deep up. And then on top of that, it's not really open. So yeah, y'all. So that is the update, y'all. So we check again at 8 o'clock. So we got 2 hours to go before they check me again to see has my cervix opened up any, So of course, if it haven't, I'll be on my second dose of the medication, but they won't check me again for another 4 hours. So like around 12 a.m., I'll be getting checked again. So yeah, y'all, it's just the process. Getting induced sucks instead of going through natural labor, because you got to go through all of this stuff. And if you're like me, your cervix is closed or your cervix is not really opening, it hurts. It's really painful. And I have to go through that pain every 4 hours. But, I'ma just keep faith, keep hope, y'all, that it opens, because I really don't know. If I take 6 doses of this medication and we still haven't gotten away with my cervix, I think I would have to get a C-section. But I'm not going to jump there. I'm going to just stick to where we at now, and that's where we at now, y'all. That my cervix just opened up just a little tiny bit, but not too much. And I don't think it softened really at all. So hopefully this medication that I took at 4 o'clock, hopefully it opened me up and softened it. So I will be back with you guys at 8 to let you guys know, where we at in the process. But I'm really hoping that, it worked. I'm going to really try. I'm really going to pray, y'all, because I don't know, I'm going to have to keep going through this. This is making labor like just, like, it's just making the whole process really just, because we ain't even made it to the good stuff, y'all. And it's only because my cervix ain't opening and ain't I ain't gonna say it's not cooperating, because I know it takes time when you're trying to open your cervix, especially when your baby is not ready. And my water has not broken. I didn't lose no mucus plug or anything like that. So, I guess it's just what happens. But I'm gonna definitely keep you guys updated and let you guys know where we at after 8 o'clock. I may not come on right away because I ain't gonna lie, guys. Once they do what they do, putting their finger in there, I'll be really over it. Like, I really be mad with the whole world because that junk hurts. And it really make you feel some type of way. And then it starts more contractions and more cramps. So, yeah. So I may not get with you guys right after it happened because I have to get myself together. I have to gather my thoughts. So it may take me a few hours to get back with you guys, maybe even tomorrow. But I'm going to just keep you guys updated and let you guys know. And yeah, so I will see you guys later. Alright, y'all, so it is currently, the next day is 12 something in the morning. So it's currently Saturday, y'all. We're currently 37 weeks and 1 day. And still no baby girl. But pretty much an update from earlier. I'm trying to think, what did I even tell y'all from earlier? That'd be me, y'all, like, I don't be remembering. But I think it was like around 4 when I gave y'all the last update. Pretty much, I took the first dose of the medication, and then I got my cervix checked again at 8 o'clock p.m. and we're still just able to put one finger in there. We're not able to touch baby girl's head at all. The cervix isn't all the way opened yet, so yeah. So I took the medication, I think at 9. So pretty much around 1 o'clock it'll be time for me to get my cervix checked once again to see where we at, because I already took my second dose of the medication and stuff like that. So we're gonna see where we at. Yeah, but this is a long process. Like, I wish we could have started this when I turned week 36, because then week 37, which was Friday, I could have probably had her straight off the rip, but yeah, they wanted to start the process on Friday. Oops. So yeah, so we're doing a few exercises. The nurse that I have and stuff like that, she got me doing some exercises and stuff like that, because I've been walking around the hospital today and stuff like that as much as I can. Cause y'all, excuse me, I cannot sit here and lay, and then we're on the monitors, of course, as y'all can see. So yeah, we're just hanging in there, y'all, just trying to get through to this, because y'all, I am over this, I'm not gonna lie, and feeling all of these contractions. Like, I'm just ready for labor to start. I'm ready to push my baby out. I'm ready to be done with this, y'all. And we ain't even got to that part yet. Like, we still trying to get my cervix to soften and open up. So I honestly don't know when she's gonna come, y'all, but that's why we're trying to do exercises and for me to move as much as possible. So yeah, and then baby's over there, look like he going to sleep. So yeah, y'all, just hanging in there. Just here, y'all. My mom and them came and stuff and hung out for a little bit, but we all kind of bummed because we kind of thought that, we was gonna have baby girl between yesterday and today, and still nothing. So this might be a little long vlog, I don't know, because I have to keep coming on here updating y'all, letting y'all know what's going on and everything like that. And yeah, so y'all just pray for us, because I'm really wanting a vaginal delivery. I really do not want to have a C-section. And then I heard if you have a C-section and you have more kids, you gotta have a C-section. And see, I would never be able to experience a vaginal birth, and that's not what I want. So I'm just hoping, it works out. I'm hoping that, the second dose of this medication is working and it's opening my cervix. But we will find out at 1 a.m. I may not get back with you guys exactly at 1, because if you know, you know. But yeah. But I'll make sure I get back up on here and update y'all, let y'all know where we at. And stuff like that. And yeah, y'all. But other than that, I'm gonna kind of call it a night here and keep exercising and stuff like that. Feel a contraction. I don't know why it's not showing that I'm having a contraction, and I feel it. But yeah, y'all. So I will get back to you guys later on in the morning and let you guys know where we at. Alright, y'all. So I'm back for another update and stuff like that. What time is it? It's 12:51. She actually checked my cervix earlier because she was supposed to check it at 1, so she checked a little bit early and stuff like that. She just got done a few minutes ago, and y'all, we made progress. We are 1 centimeters dilated, y'all. 1 centimeters. I know that still don't check as a pass. I know you don't check as a pass until you get like 6 centimeters. But y'all, it's the fact that we made it to at least 1 centimeter. Like, that is good news. I think she is gonna give me another dose of the medication, and then she had to check me again in the next 4 hours and stuff like that. And yeah, but I'm happy that we at least made it to 1 centimeter, so that means that we're making progress. I mean, that this medication is really working, and these contractions is, doing its thing. And I'm praying that, later on today, that we just continue making progress. So we may be having baby girl today, y'all. It's a possibility, that we could be having baby girl today. Between today and Sunday, it's a possibility. But yeah, y'all. So I just wanted to come on here and give y'all a little update that we are 1 centimeters, y'all. And yeah, I'm about to try to get me some rest and stuff like that. She currently got us on some fluids and stuff like that. So it's running through my IV, and I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I'm getting sleepy. So I'm gonna get back with you guys later on in the morning and let you guys know what's going on. But I'm pretty sure by the time I get back on here, I'm gonna been into the 3rd dose of the medication and probably about to get checked and stuff like that. So I'll let you guys know and give you guys an update. So I will see you guys later. Alright, y'all. My bad, y'all. It's a couple days later. And y'all, pretty much, we're back home, as you can see. I done had baby girl. She's so cute. So yeah, now I gotta let y'all know what happened, because I know I have to give y'all guys an update and stuff like that, because the last thing I think I told you guys was we was trying to do a vaginal birth and pretty much only made it to 1 centimeter. So y'all, pretty much we had to stop everything because she wasn't taking, like, the way I was having contractions and everything like that. She wasn't taking it lightly. Her blood pressure and everything, I mean, not her blood pressure, but her heart rate was going up really, really high. And the doctors didn't want to take a risk. And I was already on my 2nd dose of medication, and I was only 1 centimeter dilated. So I had 9 more meters, in order for me to be able to have a vaginal delivery and push her out like that. But I only made it to 1 centimeter. And this is like the 2nd day or 3rd day that we're, trying to get this thing to happen. But it just wasn't working like that. So we end up having to do a C-section, y'all, and stuff like that. And yeah, so I had her April 18th, 2026 at 4:31 a.m. So yeah, y'all. So today is currently, sorry, y'all. But today is currently Wednesday the 22nd. So yeah, my girl's like 4 days old and stuff like that. So yeah, y'all. So that's where I've been at, just being a mom and everything like that, just learning my baby and everything like that. So I apologize, y'all, for not being able to give y'all an update and stuff like that. It's just like after I had my baby, y'all, I just was really, being a mommy, learning how to be a mommy and just doing mommy things, recovering from my C-section. Cause y'all, I'm not gonna lie, like I was very, very nervous when I found out I had to have a C-section and I had it that same day and stuff like that. And yeah, but I'm glad that everything went well. You know, I really gotta thank God for that. Everything went well and my body is recovering really, really good. Baby girl had her first doctor's appointment today, y'all, and she's doing really, really good. At birth, she weighed 5 pounds and 1 ounce. She lost weight as we was in the hospital. I think we was at the hospital for like 2 or 3 more days, and she pretty much lost weight. She weighed, at discharge, she weighed like 4 pounds and 11.7 ounces. And then now today she weighs 4 pounds and 12 ounces. So we're definitely making progress and everything like that. I am breastfeeding and everything like that, and currently going through sore breasts. So yeah, y'all. But yeah, so I didn't, of course, you know, get to record, you know, me having the baby and everything like that, because, you know, C-section, you can't do that. And then, of course, I couldn't do it for y'all and everything like that. And everything just happened really, really fast in the moment, guys. Like, it was definitely, it wasn't like it was a surprise, because, you know, my doctor did tell me, you know, this vaginal, you know, the vaginal induction, if that didn't work, you know, and she didn't take it well, we was going to have to do a C-section. So that's something I already knew in the back of my head, but I just had hope that the vaginal delivery would have went well, so I could at least get some documentation for y'all. But it didn't work like that, and we had to do what was best for me and baby girl. So yeah, y'all. But I could definitely maybe insert some clips of you know, after I had her and stuff like that. Yeah, but that's really it, y'all. So my bad, you know, won't be no delivery footage like I thought. You know, things just happened by surprise. Well, not by surprise, but like, you know, just things happen. Basically, my last video, I've been telling y'all, you know, surprises been happening. So yeah, but I'm very glad and very thankful that, you know, she came out healthy. She came out well. I'm very glad and thankful that I was able to walk out, you know, with no complications and anything like that. And I'm happy that, you know, we was able to go home. I think we only stayed in the hospital for like 2 days, honestly. And then we was able to go home. So we got back home Monday, y'all. So yeah, y'all. So that's really it. So I'm pretty much gonna end the video here, y'all. Sorry, it's not gonna be as exciting because of how everything went down. But you know, maybe next time, whenever next time it's gonna be, but no time soon. But I hope that y'all like, comment, subscribe. I miss with your girl. I'm definitely gonna bring y'all along, you know, just my journey of postpartum and everything like that, and probably make a video about my mental and how everything's been going. So stay on the lookout for a video like that. And until next time, you can raise out.
Here it's rubbery, so you might have to sniff it a couple times, but right in here. Yeah, you got it. Perfect. One more sniff. Perfect. Got it. You can touch her hand if you want.